Hi, Mackie Pung here, and I'm glad you're with me again this week. I hope you're with me. Um, I'm doing this little series of videos to introduce my upcoming volume of poetry, which I gave the title for last week. I don't know how many of you caught it. I'm sure there's a few of you that have listened got it, but I'm going to give it to you again today, and I'm going to do something else. I'm going to show you the uh, probable book cover, the way I've got it finally the way I want it, I think. If I this was going to be an ebook to start with, I will tell you very definitely if this were print, I would go to one of my trusted graphic designers to make sure that everything's cleaned up and looks good, and any adjustments or maybe a whole new idea. I don't know. But for now, this is all me. And I hope that you enjoy it. Beyond that, beyond enjoying it, I hope that, again, as I've said before, that it gives you cause for reflection. We're all in this together. We are all at core heart essence. We are love. And it makes it, when we view all the ugly stuff going on around us many times, um, if we're acting in heart, we can look from a more detached angle in a way, but it's still going to be something that where stuff that isn't love has to get exposed. And that's what's happening with this whole ICE thing, uh, these illegal procedures that are going on constantly, things that uh, don't speak of love in any way. And I know the way some people can twist that if they would hear this, but it's not what I mean. And if you think that you can twist what I mean into something that is okay to be brutal and murdering and doing things that are just so nasty and vile to others. Yes, I know there are some others who are being arrested that do the same kinds of things, maybe, but by and large, that is not true. And to say that we can break the law in order to prevent a few crimes, maybe many crimes, I don't know. That's the problem. We don't know. But the thing that motivates the people that are pulling this off, that are enacting it, that are setting the policies and sending people out, people that are not prepared, that are not trained the way they should be, and then telling them to do things that are not love, then it's got to get exposed. Flash of lightning exposes all, and then we've got to do something with it. I want to do something with love. And these poems are my expressions of love. We can learn so much, and I'm going to be doing some impromptu type. Um, this is kind of impromptu, but I'm going to be doing even more impromptu outdoor uh, videos. I've got a couple. I don't know how much I'll do, but I'll do some to just show you how something as simple as a tree in the backyard or a side yard can teach us so much if we listen, if we think of them as the way we should be thinking about one another, that we each have a heart core essence of love. Trees do, and they communicate, and we don't realize it. And I talk about that quite a bit in my book. But I decided today that what I'm going to do so that I can show you, again, the title and the book cover, I'm going to read to you the very last poem in the book. And it's an epilogue. It's as if the trees are speaking, the collective of the trees. And we can think about that because this world is spirit. It is energy, essence, and it can communicate and we can learn in a way that we don't think of, not just like, oh, trees give me peace when I'm around a tree. No, they can communicate to us. So here's what the trees have to say to us. Words to consider. Have you humans heard our whispers? We trees understand the root deep connections. Bonds you neglect to notice, we offer freely to seekers and listeners, from the child to the elder. We will share with you. Invoke us. We, the trees, whisper wisdom. There's wisdom to be found We do neglect to notice. We don't understand the root deep connections that there are, not only with trees and between trees, but between us. And these are the kinds of things I'd like you to reflect on. Now, it's going to take me a second here because I want to share. Uh, I want to share my screen and show you this book cover. Here we go. I've got it now. Um, oops, wait 1 second. No, I don't have it now. Thank you for hanging with me for a minute here. Here it is. I want to. Now I'm screen sharing. I don't know what you saw of that other, but this is what I want you to see. This is a picture that I took that I tried to clear up some. Uh, but there's the title of the book that I just read. We, the Trees, Whisper Wisdom. The trees whisper wisdom, full moon shining through the branches of oak. There's such wisdom there. One of the little videos that I made that I may share with you, I talk about the energies that each tree carries. Oaks carry the energies of endurance and strength and wisdom. And then every tree has base energies, but when we get to know them, sometimes they offer us other things if we listen closely. I've heard these things. I've experienced these things. I've gotten the energy from these trees. And it is a beautiful thing to be able to hear, not hear, but quote, here, stop the share now, quote unquote, hear the trees wherever it is, the pop in of the thought into the mind, in contact with the trees to hear them. I I trust that you will be interested enough to invest in my little book when it comes out, and that it might make a difference for us in our relationships with one another, in your relationship with others, in your relationship with the spirits that are all about us. Until next time, love and peace.